They can't get over it. They've been caught in their feelings since things changed. And we're going to take a look at why, okay? Vibe Tribe, welcome back. Today we are tapping into a heavy, lingering frequency, okay? So I feel like someone is completely caught in their feelings for you, okay? And they can't get over something that took place, something that was said or an event, something like that, right? So for many of you, this turning point may have happened a while ago, but I'm getting that for some, a major shift just occurred maybe this past weekend. All right, that's what I'm picking up on. But regardless of the timing, you guys, they haven't been able to move an inch emotionally, is what I'm getting here, okay? Since the moment everything changed. So, y'all, let's go ahead and see what the universe wants to reveal about this heart bond today, okay? Y'all, welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys so much, as always, for stopping by. Please remember that this is a general message. So, as always, please only take what resonates, leave the rest. Always use your intuition and your discernment, you guys. Now, I'm seeing here the first card that's coming out here, all right? So we're seeing here we do have, look at that. Okay, so we have the Eight of Air showing up, and then we also have this lunar energy, okay? So you guys, right away with this energy, we're talking about before this happened. That's what this is taking us back to. Okay, so before this shift, I do feel like this person, they thought they knew you. They thought they knew the rules type of energy, okay? Surrounding maybe your connection is what I'm getting. Now, I'm getting that there could have been like, they could have been like embarrassed because maybe they prided themselves on knowing, like being able to read your mind or your thoughts or something like that, right? That's what I'm getting here, okay? But I feel like there was something that you made them aware of something, right? Now, with this energy here, okay, they thought maybe they were in control. But I'm not getting so much of a power dynamic or like a power pull or anything like that. I'm getting here, it's more about, somebody definitely, it's almost like an egoic energy bruise type of energy, right? So I'm getting here that it's like, but you found this courage to finally admit what you've been holding in. And I'm getting here, I feel like you need to know that it did take them completely by surprise, okay? But at the same time, it was something that needed to be said, right? They didn't see your strength coming. Your honesty, I feel like, was the moment of impact that cracked that egoic energy wide open, okay? So what they were conditioned to believe type of energy, okay, when it comes to you. So let's get some more here, right? Now, I do feel like, again, this was something that this could have been something that was hindering this connection, right? So, and I feel like there could have been an event, there could have been something that happened, something that triggered this to where, as you said, okay, it's time for me to finally let them know, right? You're no longer like that energy of going along to get along type of energy, right? Okay. So, yeah, I'm getting here. So, look at this. The next cards, look, we do have Emperor, and then we also have Tower showing up, okay? So, this energy, this is like a sudden shock of your words, right? But I'm getting also here too, while the Page of Air is showing up here, it represents that sharp, honest communication that took them off guard. I don't feel like now for some of you guys, there could have been, maybe a disagreement or something like that. But I just feel like you just said what you needed to say, okay? But it was something, it could have been about a boundary or the way, you know, it's almost like the way someone, I'm getting like maybe they were acting in a certain way and it just finally got you to finally say what you been wanting to say, right? So it might have been something that was going on beneath the surface, and you were hoping that maybe this was something that would work itself out, but then suddenly it like re-emerged, right? Somewhere along the line, you seen it happening again. And so I feel like, you said something, right? Now, I do feel like the silence is maybe someone releasing the guilt. Now, for some of you guys, however this is playing out for you guys, intuitively awakened starseed, you could actually maybe feel like an element of guilt, like, oh, maybe, you like, maybe you felt as though you were harsh or something like that. But I don't think that's the case at all. What I'm getting here is that it just really shocked someone, right? That maybe they didn't have it all together when it came to their, their counterpart type of energy, right? So it's like kind of like this is somebody that is going within. I feel like they do take this very seriously, right? So it's like your words didn't fall on deaf ears, not at all. Okay. And it's not like somebody's over in the corner with an attitude or anything like that. I do feel like someone is processing this, right? On a deep emotional level, right? And it was necessary. Yeah. So I feel like whomever I'm speaking to, IAS, you could actually be thinking like, oh, why did I say that? Now somebody's, it had to happen that way is what I'm getting here, okay? Because if you're going to have a future, there needs to be that clarity and that honesty. But let's take a look here and see what else we have here, okay? So I'm getting like that silence, maybe releasing the guilt. Some of you may be feeling guilty because after you spoke your truth, again, yeah, it's like they went silent, okay? And I don't feel like that's no snarky, narky energy at all. I do feel like this is somebody that's processing this, right? On a genuine level because they do care, all right? So I'm getting here, don't allow that silence to make you doubt your light at all. Not at all. So it took immense courage to say what needed to be said. Maybe you were worried, maybe just hoping things would work themselves out on their own, right? Because, you didn't want to upset the apple cart type of energy, right? Or the flow. But I feel like the flow was blocked, right? Or ultimately it would have been at a standstill had you not have done this. So I feel like, just taking it and looking at things at a different perspective. Okay. So I'm getting here that your words were the high vibration, okay, that forced them to go within, okay? So their silence is just them trying to process the surprise of who you've become, right? Because you're evolving, right? So it may have been like, some time back you would have never said, you just would have let stuff keep going. But, I feel like it's almost like someone values how you feel because now they do know that you are invested, okay, and that you want a future type of energy. So just by that honesty and that openness with you, yeah. So you see how that can happen, you guys? Please take this how it resonates, okay? So I'm getting here that we're looking at like the energy. It's like there's an invisible, I'm getting here like corridor connection, right? Okay. So when we're talking about somebody putting in, it's almost like someone, they want to put in even more. Okay. So I feel like there's a return here, right? It's like an even exchange of energy and a return, right? Because it's like someone does see the value in your feelings and your connection, right? So looking at how someone reacted, it's like you can take it at surface level, but I feel like this person, it hit them on a deeper level. Yeah. So the energy I'm getting here, this is why they are caught. They're in their feelings, right? And it's like they want this with you. And it could be a fear of like, oh, maybe they felt this because you were finally, I feel like, clear. Okay. So I'm not picking up on chaotic energy. right? But I am picking up on some clarity, all right? Now, with this energy here, they could feel like, things are crumbling now because they're seeing a different side of you. But I do feel like you have finally communicated this, whatever this is, okay? Because you are on the path of a future with this person, right? So this is almost like a turning point to a whole new level or a whole new dimension with this connection. I told you, you guys, that's what I've been picking up on a lot lately for you guys, okay? So I'm getting here, it's like the melt, okay? So it's like the silence, right? Was the wake up call they needed, right? So I feel like they are finally admitting to themselves maybe that they can't get over it because this connection is meant to be. But again, I don't feel like this was like, a play on emotions or something like that. I feel like this person was literally, just taken aback, right? It could be somebody that didn't even realize that they did something erroneous, okay? Is what I'm getting. So it's like someone that never would want to hurt you. Yeah, that's the type of energy that I'm getting, okay? So what we're getting here is that they are caught because your courage maybe acted as a reflection as well, right? Showing them exactly what they were maybe trying to hide from as well. Showing that maybe they have, even more to learn. There's so many different levels to you. There's depth to you. Okay. So, yeah. Y'all. Woo. Okay. So, let's get some more here. Let's see. What else do we have? So, here we are here. Okay. So, this energy here, we have, I'm seeing here this. Okay. Look. So, there we are. We do have the Four of Chalices and then we do have the Devil card. Okay. So, that is definitely clarifying this energy for me when it comes to this, you know, it's like a wake up call and this meant to be, but it's, it's admitting to them what they didn't know or what they thought maybe they had like this mental control over. So there was a lot more to learn. Okay. When it comes to you, y'all. Okay. So they see in that depth, right? So I'm also getting here. Okay. So the advice moving forward with this, you guys, because I know you're probably like, well, where is all of this going? Right. So I'm seeing here, look at this. We do have the Ace of Chalices showing up, and then we also have Judgment. All right. Now, Vibe Tribe, I'm getting here honor. It's like honor your courage. Okay. You didn't just break like the connection, right? You made it real. So nothing's broken here. No. That's I'm not getting that at all, but you took things, I feel like, to a whole other soul level of truth, right? They can't get over, right? But they will. Let's be clear on that, right? So again, this is someone filtering through this now, all right? Filtering through your depth, you guys. Yeah. So, I'm getting here that whether this shift was maybe long ago or maybe just over the weekend, right? Okay, I'm getting here, stay in your power, okay? And stay anchored to your light, you guys. That's the energy that I'm getting here. So you see this. We do have the Queen of Fire showing up, and then we also have, look at that, the World card. So again, you guys, this is definitely solidifying all the energy that I've been picking up here. This is definitely summing it up to whereas it's like you shook things up, but this is actually causing things to fall into place for like a new cycle, all right, or a deeper cycle, or it's like things moving forward. Okay, so something shifted here. I feel like that could potentially be closing out maybe an old chapter when it comes to frequencies, right? and actually evolving into growth. Okay, that's the energy that I am picking up here, you guys. Now, let's get, because since your energy is like whomever this is resonating with, okay, I do feel like I want to pull some oracles here just to take a closer look at your energy. Okay, so please give us more. Please give us more. Okay, what do we have here? Please give us more. Okay, so your energy here, ooh, there we are. So what I'm seeing here is breaking the spell, right? So there's a shift, and I feel like this was something, I feel like something that was cyclical, that was broken, but it had to be. I keep getting that energy, right? So to move into some sort of focus action, all right? So I'm getting here, you could have definitely, whoever this person is, I just feel like, and I hope you're picking up on this energy that I'm picking up on, right? I feel like this is someone that really, really cares about how you see them, how you view them, right? So this is like, I feel like somebody that wants you to view them as someone that was sent by the divine, as someone is that is a permanent fixture in your energy, okay? And they want you, they hold you in a very high honor, and so they want you to see them like in that energy. And for some of you guys, they could feel like that was shattered. So that's what I'm getting here. All right, yeah. So I mean, it's really sweet energy here, actually, what I'm picking up on, but it could almost feel like it's some type of maybe like a controlling or like, you know, silent treatment, or that's not it. That's not what I'm picking up on here. Okay, please give us more. Yeah, so this is their energy, I feel like, when it comes to action. So I'm getting here, ooh, oh, they're good. This is, yeah, don't, I feel like don't overthink it, because look at this. I'm seeing resilience. So there's that bounce back energy, right? At that oneness that they experience with you is unmatched. So I feel like if the energy feels odd right now, that's something that's definitely going to level out in the future, whomever this is resonating with, okay? Yeah, so I'm getting, look at this. I just seen Queen of Alchemy. Yup, that's you, okay? Yeah, let's get a few more here. Few more oracles, see what we get here. Okay, what else we got for the collective intuitively awakened starseed? What else do we have here for you guys? Wow, so I'm getting here some, a challenge was presented, I feel like, you know, but it shifted something. Okay, ooh, so I'm seeing here this shifted something, maybe something unresolved from their past. Okay, but it's still, it's like the energy, and I, you know, this is like, it holds some type of power over them, right? That's what I'm getting here. Okay, what else we got? Please give us more. So yeah, they see the potential. Oh, for sure they do, right? And they ready to integrate it. I can't, ooh. So I'm seeing here, they want to combine, they want to, it's like making it whole. But I feel like that's what some of you guys, if you ever been in like a situation where it's like, you could have even been like, did I really just say that? I can't believe I just said that, right? So it's almost like it was some type of divine intervention that happened for some of you guys, or whatever it was that happened that put you in that headspace where you said, listen, I need to check this right now, or I need to say something right now, right? Yeah. So I don't feel like there was any ill will with this person. When it comes to you, I am picking up on, like, you know, a lot of love here. All right. I just heard never want to hurt you. Oh my goodness. I just heard that. Okay. Yeah. So I'm getting here something to do with misinterpreting reality. You see that? Oh, yeah, that's them. So it kind of caught them off guard. That's what I'm getting here. Okay. So, and I feel like there could have been, I keep getting that, like something that took place to whereas they wish they hadn't have done something, but this happens in order for this clarity to happen, right? But this is something for some of you guys that you've been noticing. And so, but you didn't want to shake things up. Queen of Wand energy. Listen, okay? So this is somebody so find you attractive, okay? But this is, I feel like, it then shook some things up. That's what I'm getting here, okay? But it's also have them like gravitating to you, even on a deeper level. What else we got here? Ooh, motivating them more to get it right. I can't. Oh, listen to this energy. Yup. This is somebody's about to pick up momentum when it comes to this connection, you guys. I think I'm going to leave this here, but hopefully this helps someone, you guys. Please, you guys, as always, like, subscribe, share, hype the video. Vibe Tribe, love to have you here. Rare Breed Energy over here. And I will see you guys for your next message, you guys. Until next time, love ya. Bye.